How to use verbs plus objects. There are two kinds of objects in a sentence. The direct object, which is someone or something that receives the action of a verb, and the indirect object, which is someone or something that is affected by the action of a verb, but is not the primary object. When there are two objects in a sentence, the first is the indirect object and the second is the direct object. Both come after the verb. For example, she gave her friend a gift. In this sentence, her friend is the indirect object and a gift is the direct object. You can change the order of the objects by adding the preposition to or for to the indirect object. Let's see an example with to. She will give the gift to her friend Sonia. In this sentence, the gift is the direct object and her friend Sonia is the indirect object. Now an example with for. He cooked some pasta for his girlfriend. In this sentence, some pasta is the direct object and his girlfriend is the indirect object. Verbs that you can use with to: award, fax, feed, give, grant, leave, lend, mail, offer, owe, pause, pay, post, promise, read, sell, send, show, take, teach, tell, throw, write. Verbs that you can use with for: buy, cook, fetch, find, fix, get, keep, leave, make, order, pick, reserve, save. With the verb bring, you bring something for someone and you bring something to a place. You can substitute the object nouns with object pronouns to avoid repetitions. For example, do you love your mother? It's better to say yes, I love her than to say yes, I love my mother. When there are two object nouns, you can substitute both with their pronouns. When you do this, link them with the preposition to or for, depending on the verb. Finally, there are verbs that can only be used with this formula: verb plus direct object plus to or for plus indirect object. These verbs are announce, communicate, deliver, describe, donate, explain, obtain, propose, purchase, report, and suggest.